Mr. Sumrall, a good father, a good husband, on his way to work, was struck by a left-turning vehicle by a gentleman who was on his way to work himself. He came under the so-called going and coming rule, which means there would be no accountability or responsibility for the employer. That's where we started out in this case. And the case was dismissed at the trial level because it was believed that he was doing this going and coming every day, therefore it was not a special errand. The trial court overlooked the fact that this is really a business errand, and it was done every day. But because you do something every day doesn't mean you shouldn't be held accountable for your conduct. That was an important distinction that the court made.
We created this simple triangle that illustrated that instead of going in a straight route from his home to the job site, he was actually being directed away from the job site into this yard. And I think in the most simple sense, that diagram really illustrated Wylie's theory, and that really became a symbol in this case for the benefit to the employer that really set this case apart and what the appellate court recognized.
And it's obviously made a dramatic difference in Mr. Sumrall's family, going from difficult circumstances, bills they couldn't pay, a home they were about to lose, and his injuries were just terrible. He'll never overcome all of his injuries, but what we've done is smooth the way for him to enjoy life as best that he can with a loving wife and family. I guess it goes back to when I was a young lawyer and naive enough to think that if there's a wrong, there must be a remedy. And if you start with that basic premise, then you can continue to look at all aspects of the case. We do it for our entire profession. We do it for lawyers we will never meet. We do it for their clients who we will never know. So it's the profession that benefits from this, which is why we all should care every time one of us opens the door for the other.